A gray bearded man stands at a microphone.
I love beautiful music.
Several musicians stand or sit nearby.
It's the only art form that can make a little baby move and dance, or a 90-year-old person. It doesn't matter if you're playing all the notes correctly, but if there's no alma, no soul, no feel to it, it's not gonna last long.
Joe DeLeon Hernández, 2023 NEA National Heritage Fellow. Little Joe. Cars drive down a highway, Temple, Texas.
I was born in Temple in 1940 in a 3-wall car garage, dirt floor. I'm number 7 of 13 kids. My dad and mom came from Mexico during the Revolution. My dad was sharecropping. My mom's also picking cotton, pregnant. I was out in the fields, 2-3 years old. That was the way things worked.
My friend and my old man.
Joe sings into the microphone.
My dad and his brothers and sisters all played instruments and sang. My dad's compadres, all his friends, would come to my dad's house, and there was kids and guitars all over the place.
He vowed to feed the family.
In 1954, my dad got busted for 4 joints, sentenced to prison for 4 years. I had 6 siblings to look after. So I became a musician out of necessity.
He dreamed of going to Mexico, back to San Luis Potosi, but he had Isabella, 12 kids including me.
A black and white photo of Joe as a teen.
I was a really shy kid. Sometimes I would throw up before getting on stage. I'd be so timid. But when I first got paid for playing music, I made $5, and I just could not believe that I was paid that much. I had to pick 500 pounds of cotton at a penny a pound to make $5. I was drafted into the band that my cousin put together, David Coronel and the Latiners. By 1955, we're getting really popular, and I still had to deal with being bashful. We didn't have a bass player. My cousin again says, well, what about your brother? And I said, well, my brother Jesse, he loves music, and we brought him on board, and he just excelled.
More old photos.
He played bass and wrote songs and sang beautifully. He was really the powering the band.
A slim cross juts from the roof of a distant building. Joe steps out of a sprawling 1-story house.
In 1964, we were going to Dallas to record some of his songs. We were leaving early in the morning. The sheriff's department, they called me right past midnight. Do you have a brother named Jesse? I said, yeah. And he says, well, he's just been killed in an accident. And, it was like I didn't. I said, what? What'd you say?
Wearing dark sunglasses, Joe sits at a red picnic table.
I had to be strong for the family, and I wouldn't let myself cry in front of them. Then when we buried him, the band were the pallbearers, and I just promised him that I would stay with what he had envisioned for me. I just put everything aside and just went to work as hard as I could.
On a stage, Las Nubes, Fiesta del Mercado, San Antonio, Texas, April 23rd, 1991.
Playing 4 or 5 times a week, doing everything I could to advance. I knew I had to do it, and I wanted to do it because I had promised I would.
Joe wears a white suit and Western hat. He holds a microphone.
I try to represent my culture through music. I choose to record songs that have a haunting melody and some profound lyrics that touches people's hearts and souls. Las Nubes is a song of determination and feeling hopeless and then being hopeful. It's an incredible message that lifts you.
Subtitles: the clouds that are passing by stop to drizzle. It seems that they hold together when they hear me sing.
That's my signature piece, which not everybody finds in their lifetimes.
or when they hear me sing, they stop to drizzle. It seems that they brighten my soul with its waters they bring from the sea.
United Farm Workers, they adapted that as their marching song. Me coming from the fields, I related to the plight. This is how the world survives. I'm one of those guys.
Joe waves his arms through the air as if conducting his band. Elsewhere, a sign outside a building, La Familia Enterprises.
In 1970, I changed the name to La Familia.
Inside, Joe approaches band members.
Hey guys! Oh, you're looking so cool! Everybody's set up in place, thank you. The band members are not blood relatives, but they're family band members. Call out the chords for it. Well, let me go over the song.
Gracie Acosta, trumpet, La Familia.
When I told my grandparents and my mom, they were like, "You want to play with who?" They did not believe me. My grandfather, he marched with Joe and Cesar back in the day. So when I told him, he was just so overwhelmed with it because he was a cotton worker until the day he retired. It's part of our culture. There's nothing more that I know what to do than to carry it on.
Gracie plays trumpet next to a saxophonist.
All right, guys, you can kick it off. Let's try it.
Awards and certificates of appreciation for Little Joe and La Familia line shelves.
Año del 55, señores, esto pasó.
It takes time to develop yourself. But I thought if I didn't stop when my brother died, nothing will make me stop. And I've gotten some closure, finally. He's always been in my corner.
Llegaron los federales.
Joe and La Familia play on a large stage.
It feels so good to make people feel good. I try to inspire and give hope and to motivate them to get involved and to not give up. To me, that's the pay in what I do. That's my compensation for being able to do this for the people.
Esa mentada cotorra.
In 2023, the National Endowment for the Arts presented Joe DeLeon, Little Joe Hernández, the NEA National Heritage Fellowship Award, the highest form of recognition for the folk and traditional arts by the United States government. For more information, visit arts.gov/heritage. This film was produced by Hypothetical in association with the National Council for the Traditional Arts, presented by the National Endowment for the Arts.